And today we're going to be going over Gu Shi, which is one of...
Okay, Gu Shi. I'm not sure that's pronounced Gu Shi. It really doesn't feel like Gu Shi is the right way to pronounce that. It doesn't feel Chinese at all. Personally, I would say Ke Xie or something like that. I kind of suck too, but I think it's a bit more Chinese. Oh, wait a second, there's 4 more. Interesting, I don't know what that is. I saw the leaks for Suye. No, well, technically I didn't see the kit. I just knew they were coming, right? Suye, Gu Shi, and Lulu. But I was too lazy. Usually I check the leaks. So I will discover the kits right now in that video. I don't know anything. Oh, yes, I also know that Gu Shi is has a very good dual target potential. I don't know. And also Silas getting replaced. Okay, that's a bold title. So that means maybe he's also very good at single target. We'll see.
The new heroes that is coming. The Gu Shi seems like, in my opinion, the most interesting one. Video and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. Let's get that is how I'm gonna
Oh yeah, by
the
the way,
video.
subscribe to Destined channel and like the
Whatever.
video.
He
I'll
is
do it
an
too.
infernal piercer.
You know what? I'll do it right now. There it is. Like
he is
video.
A marksman, of course, and he is 12 cost.
Okay, 12 cost, marksman. Is there the stats?
Obviously, he has a normal.
Oh, that's a very, very low. Well, no, actually, it's not that low. It's a marksman, and if is called Silas replacement, I'm going to bet he has a lot of penetration. Okay. Yeah, defense penetration. That's okay. Defense penetration. That's not low. 12 cost is really good. Attack interval 1 second. Ooh. So he's got an extremely fast. Oh wait. I'm a dummy. Yeah, it counts the attack speed. I'm silly. Wait a second. So. No attack speed. 2 seconds. Alright. Now if I do this. 0.9. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm stupid. I've played this game for 3 years and I still don't know it.
3,800 attack, which is also kind of low.
No, it's fine.
It's a little bit lower than the average, which is like around 4,000.
Oh, dude, stop. It's
the
fine.
defenses are normal. 12 cost again.
Okay,
and then his attack speed.
Let's just. Okay, we've already went through the stats. Now let's go faster to the talent. All right. The hero gains 1 stack of blade resonance with each basic attack. Okay, what does it do? Every time blade resonance reaches 50 stacks. Oof, that's very slow. The hero breaks through Realm of Cultivation. Okay. Realm of Cultivation. This is it. Advances to Golden. Oh my god, there's a lot. So, okay, so there's several. Okay. Golden Essence. Then advance to the Nascent Soul. And no. Okay, so there's 2 stages. Advances to Golden Essence. What does it do? Okay, so there's technically 3 stages because it needs to go into the Golden Essence. It's not into Golden Essence at the start of the fight. So, Golden Essence does increase penetration by 20%. Very good. And damage by 30%. Very good. Okay. Then Nascent Soul stage. Increase penetration by 30% and damage by 50%. Okay, that's very nice. Oh, while changing each basic attack to 2 consecutive strikes. Oh no. Oh my god. So we know how powerful that is. Because if you remember Vargas at some point was the #1 damage dealer in boss content. He was completely nerfed to the ground. He lost half. He lost half of his damage. But at some point, he was like number 1. He could do 400 million, basically. That was absolutely monstrous. And this guy is got that on his second awakening. Not his second awakening, his second stage of cultivation. So second realm of cultivation. And he does attack twice consecutively. So he's going to be doing 2 times as much damage. Literally, he's going to do 2 times as much damage, plus having a bigger damage increase from 30 to 50% and a bigger penetration increase from 20 to 30%. So that second stage, Nascent Soul, is extremely important to get. Extremely important. You need to let him ramp up. Alright. During the breakthrough process, Dario gains invincibility but is unable to take action. Wait. How long does that take? How long does that take? So you're telling me that he needs 50 stacks to get to another realm of resonance, another realm of cultivation, and then he's going to seclusion in his little cave and comes out in 2 years? Oh, fuck off. That's bullshit. The hero only gains the attribute increase of the current highest realm stage. Okay, yeah, of course, obviously, I didn't need that to be specified. I think that's obvious. Alright, for every 10 Blade of Resonance stacks, okay, very interesting, summon 1 extra Soul Blade. Show us. Alright, Soul Blade. Deals 200 damage to 1 enemy target in range, and this... is that a summon, or is this like just a one thing? Okay, it doesn't feel like a summon. Okay, now it's not a summon. So basically, it's just one thing that pops out, deals 200% damage, dispel 1 buff from the enemy, and then disappear. That's what it feels like. Alright, so increases the duration of Karma Incarnate. Karma Incarnate. Increases penetration by 50%. And damage against airborne units by 20%. Each basic attack deals 360. Oh, I can see why people are saying it's the new Silas now. Each basic attack deals 360% physical damage to the main target, and the damage doubles every 3 basic attacks. Okay, so Karma Incarnate, and this stack with the Realm of Cultivation. So for example, if you're in increase penetration by 50%, if you're in the second stage, the Nascent Soul Realm of Cultivation, and you have 30% penetration, that means you have 80% penetration. That means you have, like, what was it, 50% damage? Yeah, 50% damage plus the 20% against anti-air from Karma Incarnate, and you hit twice in a row, and the twice in a row it does 360% damage twice. What is this? What is this monster? No, wait. There it is. And the damage double every 3 basic attack. And since you hit twice in a row, you already do 2 basic attack in one go every second. And then on the third, or the other second, that's literally 1 second later, you do the third one, and it deals 720%. What have they done? This is not a Silas replacement, this is a replacement for Kigiri. What is that? There has to be a catch. It's impossible, they wouldn't have done that. Physical basic attack, 80% damage to up to 2 enemies in range. Prioritizes airborne units. Okay, I don't really care about that since it's going to be replaced by Karma Incarnate. And what do we have here? When there are exactly 2 other allied heroes adjacent to the hero. Oh, I don't like that. Activate the following effect. Each time these allied heroes use a basic attack, the hero has... Okay. I mean, that's pretty good, right? You're going to do those soul blade things that will dispel. Yeah, that's pretty good. When they use an ultimate, the hero is guaranteed to summon an additional soul blade. If the hero is in Karma Incarnate, the effect changes. No! Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, never mind. This passive is garbage. Increases hero crit damage by 60%. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, that's terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, if you're using Gu Shi, do not put 2 allied heroes adjacent to him. It's going to make him way weaker. Restore 50% maze. Why? What is that? Okay, this is garbage. Okay, so basically, it's got a talent. The talent is the old character, and the passives are garbage. Yes, let's see the next passive. For 20, I would like to see the ultimate. I think it's the most important. For 20 seconds after Karma Incarnate ends, the hero... for 20 seconds after Karma Incarnate ends, the hero gains 1 extra stacks of Blade Resonance. Okay, so I would like to see how you go into Karma Incarnate though. It probably has to be the ultimate, right? So what's the catch? When he uses Karma Incarnate, he loses all of his realm of cultivation or something like that? For 20 seconds after Karma Incarnate ends. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so you can go back to building up your stacks for 20 seconds, but no, it sucks because as we could see, this is not 20 seconds. It will take like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. Yeah, I see. So basically, this character takes an immense amount of time to ramp up, and then he loses everything, and then it takes another immense of time to ramp up. I don't see how that could be a Silas replacement, to be honest. Ultimate. Oh, wait a second. Suyue. Okay. Yes, of course. It's got that bond scale. Obtain hero Suyue. During Karma Incarnate, each basic... Okay. So, it's not crazy, but that's a bit more, right? 20% at... so basically, that's 30% more damage. So you see how he does 360? You add 30 to that. That's basically 112s. So 112s is like 8%. So that's an 8% damage increase, which honestly is pretty good. 8% damage increase. 8% of his damage is basically like 100% of the damage of someone else. So... So it's going to be very, very good passive bond skill. Alright. Ult time. When the ultimate is triggered, if the hero is at nascent soul... If the hero is at nascent soul stage or above, enters Blade Anima. Otherwise, Karma... Okay. Alright, so let me get this straight. When the ultimate is triggered, you go if you are nascent soul stage or above. Above? Alright, there was this thing. Fastidious said he needed the A2. Yes, the A2 is not just basic stats. It's a new unlockable stage of cultivation, something like that. I remember. Enters Blade Anima. Okay. So basically that means that Karma Incarnate, the completely broken ability, can only be used at basic stage and what was it called? Golden Essence. Alright, so basic and Golden Essence, you can use Karma Incarnate when you use the ult. And remove all current Blade Resonance stacks. But you don't lose the cultivation level. So the cultivation level stays, right? Which means... Okay. Honestly, I feel like... Let's see Blade Anima. If Blade Anima is good, then Karma Incarnate, all the hype I put on Karma Incarnate will be useless. Let's see Blade Anima.
This is 30 seconds long. If the hero is at nascent soul stage or above,
Click.
I don't know what above is because it literally
oh no, he's going to forget
anything above.
He lost the course. He lost the track.
Interesting. So, whatever.
He didn't forget. Each basic attack deals... Okay, that's a bit weaker. 2 times. Wait, doesn't matter. Okay, that's a bit weaker because the 2 times... Oh, no, it's not weaker. Each basic attack deals 250 physical damage 2 times, but the cultivation stages make each basic attack attack twice. So basically he's going to do 2 times 250 and 2 times 250 on the same basic attack. It's doubled and doubled twice on the same basic attack. So he's going to attack 4 times at 250 every second. That's not weaker. That is not weaker. Every 6 basic attack deals 300, that's basically the same thing, to up to 2 enemies in range and inflict 20% vulnerability for 10 seconds. Every 6. Alright, so for 10 seconds and every 6 basic attacks, which means we're going to be able to have 100% uptime. If the hero is at the unfettered... okay, I see you. Unfettered immortal stage. What? If the hero is at the unfettered immortal stage, deals damage 8 times instead? So you're going to tell me that instead of doing 250% physical damage twice, is going to do 250% physical damage 8 times every basic attack, and each basic attack is double, so it's 16? So you're telling me that on a normal basic attack at the unfettered immortal stage is going to do 250 times 8, which is 2000, 4000 physical damage every second on up to 2 enemies. What? That's basically Kigiri's ult level. But 30 seconds duration? That makes no sense. So, let me guess. It's not going to be 16 times, it's just going to be 8 times, right? The 2 times you can forget it. Basically, they just put it 2 times when it's just 2 times in the realm of cultivation. It doesn't stack. It's just 2 times, and there is going to be 8 times, not 16. Because I can't see a world where they will allow a character to be basically in a permanent stage of Kigiri's ultimate. I can't see that happening. Well, he's in a permanent stage of half of Kigiri's ultimate already, which is completely stupid. He's going to do more damage than Wukong. He's going to do more damage than Kigiri. He's going to do more damage than anyone, and he's going to do it on 2 targets and not just 1. Okay. This character is bullshit. When the realm of cultivation has not reached the nascent soul stage or above. Okay. So basically, this is for Karma Incarnate. Let's see what it says.
When the realm of cultivation has not reached the nascent soul stage or above, casting the ultimate with at least 25 stacks of Blade Resonance restores an extra 30%.
Wait a second. When the realm of cultivation has not reached the nascent soul stage or above. So basically, it means it includes the golden essence stage. So you can have your plus 30% damage and 20% penetration on the Karma Incarnate and still get that. Casting the ultimate with at least 25 stacks of Blade Resonance, so that means 25 attacks. So you need to attack 25 times. You need to not be ulting unless you get stacks when you ult, when you're in Karma Incarnate. Can you get stacks during Karma Incarnate? Let's check. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about us not being able to get stacks during the ultimate. So that means... Okay, maybe they just forgot. Maybe they just... Oh, Unfettered Immortal. I see it. Alright, so... Maybe they just forgot. If you can get stacks of Blade Resonance while you're in Karma Incarnate, then it's really good. It's really good because then you're going to get Rage Regen from other source, of course. You can basically cast Karma Incarnate. That way you're not losing out on all that ult damage to ramp up. It's going to be very good for short fights. And maybe it's going to be good in Abyss. In boss content, you really want to ramp up. So you want to go into that Unfettered Immortal stage. And to be honest, the Nascent Soul stage, even if you don't get Karma Incarnate, it's still going to be better in single target damage because you hit twice. So it's going to be better. Wait a second. Does Karma Incarnate hit twice or only once? No, it's only once. No, I remember. It's only once. So what you want is still to advance, even for single target damage. So I think this is pretty useless. Okay, the A1 is trash, but you absolutely want the A2, so it doesn't matter. Okay. What? When the hero is not in the Lord team of his faction, increases... No way. So, a legendary Lord is 15%, by the way. No, basic attribute increase, what does it mean? It means attack, HP, and defense. Only those three. Only those three. It doesn't get crit rate higher. It doesn't get crit damage higher. It is literally just HP, attack, and defense. So, that is also what Lords do. Epic Lords do 10%. Legendary Lords do 15%. And 25%, in order to get to that 25%, because it stacks additively and not multiplicatively, you need to have that Unstoppable Force and a Bangle variant, a crazy Bangle variant. So, you need 2 top tier variants on your gear in order for your Lorded, your faction hero, your in-faction hero, your hero used under a legendary Lord to be equal to what this gives to Gu Shi. That is completely insane. This guy is basically getting a free top tier gear and a free legendary Lord on his A2. That is absolutely monstrous. Oh, Increase penetration by 50% and damage by 70% while changing basically to 2 consecutive. The hero is immune to debuffs during the ultimate, and upon ending the ultimate or the Unfettered Immortal stage. I don't get it. Okay. This is dangerous. Because to get into Unfettered Immortal stage, it's going to take you like 2 minutes. If this wording implies that the Unfettered Immortal stage ends, and it's not about the ultimate, then it's a lot of cost. It really costs a lot, and it gives more value to the A1. Because if you have to do it all over again to reach that stage again, maybe just staying in the basic stage or maybe the Golden Essence stage and doing Karma Incarnate over and over again is going to be better for boss content and single target content. But if you stay in that Unfettered Immortal stage once you've reached it, then it's definitely going to be better than Karma Incarnate, and thus the A1 will be useless. I don't really get why that, like, the hero is immune to debuffs during your ultimate, and upon ending, hopefully the ultimate deals 100% damage 7 times. That's like, why would you be hyped about doing 700% damage when you're doing like basically that every second? Alright, the A3. When Sword Bond Resonance is active. Oh, that's the shitty thing. I remember. Yeah. That's so bad. The hero gains a shield equal to 60% of his max HP for 20 seconds. If the hero is in Karma Incarnate, extend the duration of Karma. Yeah, no, he's not in Karma Incarnate. He is not. That Karma Incarnate you're talking about is the shitty one. So don't... Okay, the A3 is basically useless. Do not pick up the A3 if you can avoid it. We're going to see what the A4 and A5 are. If the A4 is probably going to be some basic thing, unless they're doing the same thing as the A2 and making it like completely broken. The A5, if the A5 isn't good and the A4 isn't good, then it's a A2 character.
Resonance is activated. The hero gains a shield equal to 60% of his max duration by 10 seconds. Instead, a little bit of an increase there. A4, more penetration, and the A5...
No. Instantly break through the first realm. So basically, that's there. Okay. So, okay, he can ult immediately. Okay, so he can ult immediately, and he has 30, no, what was it? Yes, 30% Golden Essence stage. It's 20% penetration and 30% damage on the first ult, which is a Karma Incarnate. Okay, so basically if you have him A5, his first Karma Incarnate, which is going to be instant, or almost instant, is going to have 20% penetration and 30% damage. And just to a bit of a reminder, Karma Incarnate, that's 70% penetration. Yes, okay, I see it. Okay, I see it. That's a Silas. I see it now. So basically you put it on the field, and then he's going to be Silas. Alright, I see it. I see it now. So he has a Silas mode, which is the basic, you put him on the field and you ult mode. That's Silas. And then he has another mod that will allow him to become much stronger than Silas, and that will allow him to be Kigiri, half of Kigiri Ultimate, but forever. Oh my god, no. This is bullshit, but he needs A5 to really be Silas level, I think. If he can be Silas level without any cultivation, this is a bit of a problem, but I don't really see it, because he's only going to get 50% penetration, and basic attack deals 360% damage. Yeah, no, it's not Silas level. It is not Silas level. So at A0 is not going to be Silas. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see what it does with the character. Okay. GL3. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, I want to see this. Oh. All right.
Alexandra's ult. Then we can place him down. Now I will mention.
Wait. A1 or A5? A0 or A5? A0. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see if A0 can rival Silas.
And going to appear on the team. Start off with that. Then we can place him down. Now I will mention.
Oh, he doesn't have an
buff,
exclusive artifact.
which is good. A lot of the new heroes, or at least heroes in the past that were new, that got skills
that's
that
good.
have multiple
I
stages
agree.
to them, or
I see.
mechanics.
Okay, I'm not going to let you finish that sentence because everyone understands what it's about. Okay, so basically there's a gauge, and that's great because a lot of ancient heroes didn't have that, and we had to figure it out. Okay, is he going to ult, or is he going to let him get? No, he needs to ult. He needs to ult, otherwise he's not going to have enough damage for these, and they're going to pass and kill everyone. So he's going to ult. Let's see what's going to happen.
In Gear 3, there's a little bit of both, but we need to deal good boss damage and single target phase. And I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is without his artifact ramping up with the penetration.
No!
He's doing 650.
No!
800.
Wait, no!
Hits, and he is absolutely destroying this mob.
What is that?
He's just dead. That is better than Silas does, by the way.
Yes, it is. Okay, Silas does 600k or 500k per hit. In that context,
that is crazy to me. That is a ton of damage, and that's not even with the
no!
1,000,000 damage.
No! What happened? Oh, that was the double damage.
Dead. That is better than Silas does, by the way. That is crazy to me. That is a ton of damage, and that's not even with.
Okay, I see you. I don't think we need to watch the rest. So this is a bit problematic. This is A0, by the way. If we add him A5, the character would do plus 30% damage. Okay? Because he would have that plus 30% damage from Golden Essence. And he would have 20% penetration more, so he would have a 70% penetration instead of 50%. So that 1.2 million we saw, it would be basically 1.8 million. Alright? So it would basically do 900k, maybe it would basically do 1 million per hit. Literally, the normal hits, not the double one, would be 900k, maybe 1 million. Because we saw it was like 800k for some reason, so it would basically 1 million per hit. That is very strange. Okay, what happens then? Okay.
We should be okay.
So did he evolve? Did he evolve? I want to see if he evolved.
It's just dying. He did deal a lot of damage. Let's just let him use his ult constantly. Now, I will
What?
also
No.
mention I did have...
No. Let him evolve. So yeah, he's not gonna let him evolve.
So if you're using him in like a boss content,
no,
you just gotta make sure that you don't let that happen.
No, no, Destined, no.
He's doing once again well over 1 million damage.
Oh.
1.4 million damage in one hit. And I will
What is
mention
that?
His ultimate, his ultimate damage is actually very slow.
Are you sure you didn't let him evolve?
absolutely shred with
Oh
Lady
my
Alexandra.
god.
Lady Alexandra, I think, is
Oh,
still
that's
a
a
better
lot of
damage dealer.
damage.
Obviously, be
Okay, so we
with
basically
an A0.
understand what
his
he...
damage is actually ridiculous.
What?
His damage is absurdly high.
Isn't Silas...
7% overkill
Silas
damage,
is like
but
sub
even with the
100 million in
he
that
is
stage.
out-damaging Van Helsing, who is attacking more enemies.
Silas
who should,
doesn't
on
do
paper,
more
have
than
more
100
damage.
million in that stage.
132 mil is ridiculous. We have this guy right here. Silas's damage is substantially lower. Now I don't know
what is
exactly if he is better than Silas, because Silas
That's
is A3.
A0. That is A0. He's doing 50 million more damage than A5. A5 Silas. Oh, so yeah, as he says, A3 Silas makes other people do more damage, and A5 too. The A5, so the A3 of Silas allow him to do more damage and allow one other marksman to do more damage, and the A5 allows him to do more damage and allows everyone who's hitting the same enemy as him to do more damage. Well, everyone who is a physical damage dealer. So Silas is really good. He's not just a DPS, he's also a support, and Gu Shi is not a support. But still, that's a huge difference. That's Abyss is going to do the silly thing again. Okay, please tell me. He's using A0 again. And he's not even gonna let him get into Golden Essence. No.
While also having Infernals be meta, and guess what? He is Unsealer.
Yeah, we saw that.
So, Kigiri right here, and then we can give Invig to.
So basically, he gave
right there,
the Invig or Wings of Grace to his physical damage dealers.
Then I can try to. Let me try to use his ult immediately. See what happens.
Kigiri jumping to 20 million in an instant. It's so dumb.
His damage is not crazy, but he is still
destined. You didn't let him evolve, which honestly, I mean, it's fine for the first ult. I understand the concept of ulting immediately at A0 because he's going to ramp up quickly after the Karma Incarnate. He has a passive for that. So I understand. But at A5 he's going to have much more damage, right? At A5 that first ult without ramp up is going to be much higher. And honestly, probably yes, do that first ult at A5 and then let him ramp. Use the opportunity of having a magic phase where he's not going to do damage to ramp up, and then use that crazy ultimate that is buffed, and then on the physical stage, and then when you get on that magic phase again, let him ramp up to the final unfettered immortal stage, and he's going to do absolutely insane amount of damage, and is probably going to be better than Sun Wukong, and maybe is going to challenge Kigiri.
An insanely long ult. So his ult lasts for almost the entire duration.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Your test is not representative of the quality of the character.
I think it would ideally be better to wait a little bit off of.
So basically, what is going to do?
We're gonna run him.
What?
I don't want him to enter his split phase. To enter fast.
Oh, come on, Destined.
We're gonna have to ult with him, right?
No, you don't. You do not have to ult with him. Let him go into Golden Essence. Even if you think that Blade Amina is worse than Karma Incarnate, let him get into Golden Essence stage. His Karma Incarnate is going to be better in Golden Essence than it is in with no Realm of Cultivation level. So yeah, you shouldn't have ulted there.
Really early.
And is going to ult on... Why isn't he...
Super fast.
Is he going to...
But the issue is this.
What are you doing?
He's about to enter his split phase.
Oh, that's why he stops.
I don't want him to enter his
That's
split
why
phase.
he stops.
So,
That okay, that's
him,
why he restarts.
we have to use his ultimate. I mean, and I'm curious if the cycle gets out of whack, because you may notice that his ultimate is coming back.
Yes, you use him now, where you shouldn't. You shouldn't use it, but you use it.
Do we maybe need
and then
to have rage regen on him to even make him work here? I don't know. It is so strange. Here we're going to
well, there's the A1. If you really want to do that, there's the A1. Okay, let's imagine that Karma Incarnate is better than Blade Amina. I don't think so, but let's imagine. At the first stage of cultivation, so at the Golden Essence stage. Let's imagine that's the case. Again, I really don't think that's the case. But if that's the case, you have the A1 to get that plus 30% rage. So you use the ultimate during the magical phase to prevent ascension. And then you can use the ult again so that you can deal damage. But this is not going to be optimal. And you're not going to beat Kigiri with that. You're probably not even going to beat Sun Wukong with that. Maybe you're going to get close to Sun Wukong level. But, I mean, that's still very good. That's still very good. But honestly, just let him ramp up. Just let him ramp up. And he's going to do more than Sun Wukong.
Time we switch into the next thing. That's crazy. Hopefully we can get his ult up somewhat soon.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we can Kigiri ult again.
Okay, so you would already be ulting right now if you had the A1.
Ult up?
So yeah, that's completely not optimal.
I don't think even rage is saving his rage.
That's not rage that he needs, it is A1.
That is odd. I don't know how to feel about that. Either way, like, I think I'm gonna call it here, just because I don't want to keep this going too long. You could see that he does about half of Wukong's damage.
No.
Keep in mind that is at A0 versus an A5.
No, I don't believe that. I do not believe that one bit. Okay, so he's probably going to explain the same thing I just explained with the plus 30% rage. At least 25 stacks of Blade Resonance, so that's, yeah. Yeah, the 25 stacks of Blade Resonance, you get them just by attack. Oh, there's one thing I didn't check. Can you get... No. Yeah, you can't. Look at that.
Into the next thing.
No stacks. Alright, so basically when he's in Karma Incarnate, he cannot get stacks, which is a bit sad, but at the same time... oh, he's not using any Rage Regen. He's not using Halloween. Okay. So no Halloween and no Gretchen means no Rage Regen, which means he starts from scratch. But even if he didn't start from scratch, for example, if he had the plus 30% rage and plus 30% from Gretchen, yeah, he would. Maybe you would have to wait a tiny bit. You probably would have to wait a tiny bit just so that he gets for half of his gauge, and then you can use the ult again so that he gets that plus 30% rage. Okay, that's a bit clunky. That is slightly clunky, but only very slightly. So, is there anything else he does? Oh, Arisdale. I want to see Arisdale. This is wait. Is he still using it A0? We don't have the information. A5, A5. He's using it A5. Okay.
It happens. Here's the team. It's the Infernal team, but instead, so starting off, I'm going to put him here. We're going to give him Invig. We're going to give Janus Invig, and then Solkadin's as well.
Okay. Oh, no. It's got 2 guys adjacent. Oh, maybe that's a third one. Okay, never mind. Wait. Does adjacent means literally on one tile next to him, or does it also count the diagonals? Because if it counts the diagonals, we're fine. We're not using the trash passive that doesn't serve any purpose.
Do Gretchen in the middle, and then count Dracula. Basically, I'm going to use Dracula ult with Riven, and I also have these ults active.
Okay.
Either way, we are
No, you need to ult with Riven first.
I also do not have
why
ult for him because we want him to ramp up.
I mean, you can use the first ult, that's fine.
We're definitely open to changing it in the future. But for now,
see, if he had used that first ult and he had popped the overall statistics, we would have been able to retro engineer whether that is his passive with the 2 adjacent allies is active or not. Because if it would have been active, his damage would have been much lower than it should be, right? Because again, this passive where he has 2 adjacent allies, when it's activated, it completely nerfs Karma Incarnate into the ground. This thing doesn't do anything anymore. Anything. It's literally just survivability thing. It's like, oh well, he's got 2 allies next to him, so he's going to have more crit damage for some reason. That doesn't do anything. And he's going to heal himself and get a shield. That's all there is to it. Literally all there is to it. Riven, give attack. No, Dracula needs more attack. Let him ult when Riven has ulted first. So basically Dracula steals, no, he doesn't steal, but he inherits some attack from
considering we're not using his ult
other
yet,
characters
his
around
damage
him.
is still rivaling something like Gretchen. And
Oh
we
my
have a
god.
lot of time
Okay,
to
he's
make
completely
a lot of that
below, right? He hasn't
now, here,
ulted
I kind
yet.
of didn't trigger the Zealous ult, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And hopefully we can get to the max.
Okay. I need to see this. So here it is.
And
he's
grows.
fully ascended. Look at that.
And we can now
Look at that.
To click his ult.
He's using the, and it's going to be insane.
Yep. Okay. We're going to now turn this on. So now he can ult pretty much all the time. His ult is 30 seconds long. It is not.
He's going to get in front of Gretchen very soon.
Last while.
He's going.
But even.
Oh my god.
Way, he is now out damaging.
That was single target. Do you realize what just happened? Okay, that was fully single target. Gretchen is a top tier single target character. Okay? He literally just passed Gretchen that had been ulting since the beginning of this fight. This fight has been going for 3 minutes. He was like at 30 million 30 seconds ago. He was 50 million behind Gretchen. And look what just happened. It just went from 50 million behind to 10 million in front. 60 million in 30 seconds, which is almost as much as what Gretchen did in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds before that. Gretchen, again, is a top tier single target damage dealer. So no, you do not need Karma Incarnate. Blade Anima is great, and it's stronger than Karma Incarnate. Let him ramp. And now we're going to see something incredible.
aggression. He is going to ramp up like crazy.
Look at that. Look at that. He's not ulting. 1 million per hit. He is not ulting, and he does more than 1 million. Look.
Aggression. He is going to.
Okay, no, it does less than 1 million per hit.
Up like.
Yeah, okay. It does less than 1 million per hit. Oh, he's hitting 2 different targets. Okay. So he's basically doing 450,000 without his ult on 2 targets. That is insane. That is insane. 450,000 on 2 targets when he's not ulting. Which means he's not using Blade Anima. That's his base kit right now. He's literally doing his base normal I attack twice. No, yes. I attack 2 targets. That's in his basic attack. That's the description of his basic attack. It says I attack 2 targets. And because he's ramped up to Unfettered Immortal, he can attack twice. So he's basically doing 230k twice to 2 different targets. And that's basically 1 million per second. That's insane. And now we're going to see him ult very soon. And I'm going to make a prediction. He's going to completely annihilate Soul Cadence, Count Dracula, and he's going to get at the level of Janus Gracemore. Probably he's going to pass Janus Gracemore in just 1 ult. Because this guy is basically half of Kigiri's ultimate, except it lasts for 30 seconds.
Like crazy. And I'm definitely very curious to see how it goes. Bam, ult comes out.
Oh my god.
His damage.
Did you see that? 6 million.
Like
what?
Crazy.
He just got 12 million in a second.
He's already out damaging Soul Cadence.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's now about to out damage Janus, which is also kind of insane.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty impressed.
And wait. Did you see that? So when he's on his Unfettered Immortal stage, not only his gauge is maxed out, which means that activates his A1 and he gets plus 30% rage. So that gives value to his A1. So the A2 turns the A1 into something that's completely useless, into something that's actually good. Alright? So very good A1 just because of the A2. Otherwise, if you don't have the A2, the A1 is garbage, completely useless. Also, as you can see, the using the ult doesn't destroy the stacks of the final stage. The final stage keeps the stack forever and keeps it as the final stage, and the stacks are not reset every time. Very good, very good.
That's right now. Rivenhold ult coming out, and it looks like he is doing a little bit less damage than Janus does.
Oh, come on! Destined. He was like 1 minute ago, he was at 25 million. 1 minute ago, he was at 25 million. Well, 120 minutes ago. 1 minute and 20 seconds ago, he was at 25 million. Janus was well above 120 million, right? Yes, she was well above 120 million, and he was at 25 million. Okay, so no, he's not doing a little bit less damage than Janus Gracemore is doing way more.
Impressed with his performance right now. Rivenhold ult coming out, and it looks like he is doing a little bit less damage than Janus does, but it's still kind of insane. Now, I will just say
kind of insane.
This is going to take a long time, so I'm going to run it for another like
It's more than kind of insane.
certain
It's
amount
like
of time,
absolutely
and
god
then
awfully
I'll
insane.
show you guys the
Look at
damage
that!
numbers. This is gonna take like
Look
10
at
minutes,
that!
so I'll be right back and we'll see what's up. Now, after doing the
Oh,
runs,
come
I did
on.
call it pretty early.
Oh
Just to
no.
look at the damage, you could see that he is
Yeah,
damaging.
yeah,
Now,
I
this
can
is with
see
him
that.
at A5. Janus
Yeah.
is not A5 for this.
Alright, so basically, so if you ramp it up to an actual normal battle duration, don't think that it's going to be 1 million for Janus and 1.5 million for him. That's not what's going to happen. Because remember, he's sacrificing the first 2 minutes of the battle by doing basically nothing. So if you ramp it up, it's not going to be 1 million versus 1.5 million. It's going to be 1 million versus 1.66 and a half like million. Maybe 1.7 million. That's basically like 60%, maybe 65% more damage than the best DPS for this stage. That's absolutely insane.
I do think if Janus was A5, they would
Okay.
actually be really even on damage.
Okay, what was the
Sultanate was still
Awakening
below
of
both
Janus?
them by a decent margin. And then Gretchen's
just
gear,
just so we're clear, even if she was A5, yeah, no, she's not getting that level of damage. I'm talking out of my ass right now because I absolutely don't know anything about Janus. But okay, A0 Janus, maybe. Alright, is there anything else? Okay, and he finishes by saying, is there a conclusion?
I think he's worth picking up. The fact that he...
Destined! He's not worth picking up. He's like absolutely a must pull.
Outdamages Silas up, and I actually think he's really good. Right, his damage outdamages Silas. They're obviously going to be making more content where he's used. Like for example, we saw a glimpse at new boss content, which is going to be very important potentially, where you need a dual damage hero.
Okay, but it's not. Look, it's not really a dual damage hero. It's like a single target, and the dual damage is okay. So there's one thing you need to understand, and like that everyone needs to understand. I think this guy is the #1 dual target hero in the game by very far. Maybe he's like equal to A5 Janus Grismore. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think he's better than A5 Janus Grismore. Probably he's already better at A2. But he needs his A2, that's for sure. So A2 absolutely mandatory. At A2 is probably better than A5 Janus Grismore. But is not just a dual target hero. Is also someone that will be able to beat, to at least match Wukong in single target damage, and I get the feeling that is going to be better than Wukong. I didn't completely saw that yet, but that thing he did against Gretchen, that was single target. He managed to pass Gretchen despite he had like 2 minutes of basic downtime compared to her, and he managed to beat her in 30 seconds. That is insane level of single target potential. Insane. So don't reduce this guy to dual target content. He's going to be an Abyss God. He's going to be a basic progression unit god in Well, for example, just Drake Chasms, right? Against normal dragons below Abyss is going to be absolutely monstrous. He's going to be a monster in Titan's Runes because he can dispel, because he has a lot of penetration, and because he deals absolutely insane amount of single target damage. So yeah, absolutely insane hero. Is he going to be good in GVG? I don't think so. We saw that his BP wasn't crazy already. It was like A5 at 117k, so that's not crazy. He's not going to be a BP hero, and is not going to be good in defense either, because he needs to ramp up and he cannot ramp up in defense. So he's going to be an extremely good PvE hero, probably top 3 PvE hero in the game. Is he going to be usable in arena? Maybe. What could he be used for? So there's something very interesting. All right. First of all, he doesn't need to be in a faction, right? There's already some characters that we're using out of faction, namely Dracula and Valara. Okay, he is probably going to be a very is probably going to be able to replace them in some content. Arena. Wait, does Karma Incarnate make him really eat only one target, or does he still eat 2 targets? Because if he can still eat 2 targets with the level of power that Karma Incarnate gives him early game... Wait, each basic attack deals 360% to the main target? But there's 2 main targets. Look, the basic attack hits 2 targets, 2 different targets. Deals 80% damage to up to 2 enemies in range. Oh, come on, it's not clear. I really want to know. Maybe yes. Here. There.
He has a bar, which is good. A lot of the new heroes, or at least heroes in the past,
as you can
that
see,
were
he's
new,
hitting 2 targets. See? He's hitting 2 targets.
Skills that have multiple stages to them, or certain mechanics. They actually had to get a bar added later. Then we can place down our Allura. And I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is without his artifact ramping up with the penetration.
He's only eating 1 target.
He's doing 650k, 850.
Okay, so he's only eating 1 target. Well, that's sad. Basically, so that was my conclusion. This hero is absolutely insane, and instead of subscribing to my channel and liking this video, just subscribe and like the video of Destined. He's more serious than me about this, so